Hey YouTube, it's Frost. I wanted to go over my hardcore journey through Classic WoW. I started this journey with a friend, got to about level 19, and then started an alt. Got my hunter to about level 26, I think, and he died. And also lost a level 13 druid. But this priest is my day one, and once I saw my buddy level past me, then we kind of kept leapfrogging each other, and here I am. I had obviously the goal probably most people had of hitting level 60 going into this, but I also had a few goals myself. I love dungeons mainly. That's my big kick in WoW, and so I really wanted to hit the Infinity Gauntlet on the end of um, Blackrock Depths, Stratholme, Scholomance, and then lower and upper Blackrock Spire. Those to me feel like the big five. Once you hit them, um, you could just farm all day long until your gear is, I don't know, way, way, way better than it was when you were leveling. Dungeons were also a big part of why I think I got to 60. I spent a lot of time getting the quests ready, but then also making sure my character was ready, not just at the right level range, but having my sagefish cooked by the time I was level 20, I think it is, and then once I could hit 30 and 35, I think for sure I knew I could train my professions up. I went ahead and started getting the greater sagefish. I did enchanting, had my own bags made. That helped a lot. The mana oil that I can make ends up, I don't know, again, feeding into every bit of my character's power. And along with the item drops you get from the dungeons, it's kind of the only way to, I think, solidify your character's ability to take care of things in the world. Quest drops are okay, and crafting stuff is good here and there. I was able to make my Dreamweave well, the gloves, the chest, which has now been replaced, and then the helmet. I've got a few previous items, as you see. Cassandra's Grace, Heart of the Wild. And in my last BRD run, I got really lucky and got the Hammer of Grace. It is still paired with a drop from the rare spawn in ZF, which honestly I'd never seen this item before, but it ends up being on your back as a large cane, and I kind of like that. I don't know how many offhands do that. I ended up having the ring from Wailing Caverns for a long, long, long time, but yeah, I've gotten pretty lucky on drops. Haven't gotten everything. Um, I'm working on upgrading my Devout into the Virtuous right now, but yeah, I think part of it was not accepting dungeon groups where I felt there was just a lack of knowledge or experience. You know, the heals is kind of at the whim of the tank going where they want to go. So if they just do a crazy bad pull, then I'm along for the ride, kind of. To that vein, I'll shout out the two people that I did lose along the way. There was a warrior named Brickwall Bob that we lost in Gnomeregan, just a scuff pull, as you can probably imagine. And then the other one that hurt was Flop. It was a warrior I was leveling with. I had a DC in Uldaman. We're doing the pre-quests, and I got back in, but he had just done a Mongo pull, expecting me to be there to heal, so it sucks. Um, I guess as far as actual healing goes, you can probably see I've got a few different ranks and max ranks of my spells. I do kind of understand the nuances of healing, mostly trying to not overheal, keep your mana up, watching your P5 ticks. I think all that's pretty fun. My next character will probably be a warrior, because I do like tanking and healing. Um, and then maybe a rogue for a DPS character. As far as my talents, I respect once, I think at level 54, I can't remember exactly, but basically at a point where it was good to take Divine Spirit and keep 5 out of 5 Celestial Guidance, or Spiritual Guidance. For my talents to start with, though, I went into the Wand spec, grabbed 2 points in Power Word Fortitude, or Improved, and then 3 points in Silent Resolve, grab Meditation, Inner Focus, and those 14 points were, I feel like, my mana core for a long time. After that, I started going down into Holy. I did take Healing Focus, just in case I ever was taking damage while trying to heal. There'd be a good chance I could continue. Improve Renew. Renew is nice for the maintenance healing. That way you're not spending time actually hard casting, and you can get probably 2 5-second roll ticks in between, Renew refreshes. Inspiration I like whenever I do get a big crit, especially combining it with Inner Focus. Ends up giving the tank a big crit. And a lot of times, once I see the tank about half health and I'm not wanting to spend more than one spell getting them up, I'll just inner focus, send a max strength greater heal, top them off. I've been debating whether I like improved prayer of healing. I think I do right now because I'm mostly doing dungeons. Maybe when I go to raid, I'll change that up. My last point, as much as I really want to go into Spirit of Redemption, just for the idea of what that would look like, what that would feel like, I'm probably just going to go 3 to 5 spiritual healing.
You need something?
But I just figured since I threw my ring in the hat.
Fantastic. These will go right
and made it.
Thank you again for your assistance.
I threw my hat in the ring, rather, sorry.
With all the donations
I'd make a little video talking about my journey up to this point.
You care to make in the future.
Go ahead and throw out the last ding.
Make sure that your good deeds won't go unrecognized.
And yeah. Now, the question is this the end of the journey? Or is this the beginning?